So guys, this is the new flight simulator from Rortos. This is an improvement over the old one, which was extreme landings. It's called Real Flight Simulator because it's more realistic than the older one. The older one was more like a game. This is the regular version. The Pro version has real-time flights, advanced flight planner, and multiplayer. So let's get started. Fly now. I'm gonna pick. You get 3 airplanes here on this cheap version. Airbus A320, Bombardier, and Saab. I'm gonna go with the Airbus A320 with the Air France library. Confirm. I'm gonna start off at right here. Let me reset this. This is the Dallas airport. I take off from there from the gate. So you get a choice from runway or gate. So let's do gate. And we're gonna land over here at the George Bush Intercontinental Airport. Land. So let's start this flight. Let's see how that goes. So when you take off, when you start your flight from the gate, the airplane is gonna be cold. And by that I mean it's gonna be completely turned off. So here we are. My co-pilot is not there yet. It's invisible. So let's look around before we get started. On this new flight simulator, you get something new. You get navigation. So the airplane can navigate itself while you sleep or eat. I'm just playing. But the airplane will navigate itself, and also it has auto approach. So we'll try that later. On this side you have master caution. That'll clear all the alerts. Ground system. We have a ground power unit, passenger boarding bridge, and pushback. So we didn't have that before. Now we have aircraft systems. And we have, well, we used to have flaps. We have gear, spoiler, brakes. Okay, so the new thing is aircraft systems, ground systems, and master caution. So for now, let's start by turning on everything. So that APU turns on the aircraft. Now let's turn on the navigation lights, beacon lights, and strobe lights. Okay. Passengers are boarding, so let's wait for the passengers to board. Well, you can't see the passengers, but they're there, and they are boarding. So I think they're done. So once they're done, the bridge is gonna retract, and we're good to go. So the passengers are in. So let's go back inside, and let's start our pushback. Oh no, well, sorry, we have to turn on the engines first. I forgot to do that. So let's go to system. Is that right? And we go down to engine. So let's start engine 1. Let's start engine 2. Make sure that the throttle is on 0%, because that'll be bad, and also make sure that the brake is engaged. Okay. So I think we're done as far as the engine 1. Engine 2 is ready. So let's turn that off. Fuel, we're good at 70 tons of fuel on the left and 70 tons of fuel on the right. So let's not worry about that anymore. So let's turn this off. So it's time to do a pushback. So for pushback, we come here. Okay. And now we're gonna use I believe we're gonna use the so that tells us where we need to go. So let's start. So our map, as far as being on the ground, it's right there. Remember, you cannot exceed the 30 knots, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna get on the grass. I know I'm not supposed to get on the grass. But remember, I am a student. And I'm gonna exceed 30 knots just to save time. But you're not supposed to. Okay. So yeah, the airplane won't let you do anything illegal. Okay, so let's keep up taxiing. You're not allowed to taxi too fast. Okay, so here we are. I think we're ready. Let me just align myself a little bit. Okay. We are all set, I believe. We're aligned. So what they tell us to do at this point is just set the flaps to 1. And let's go. Flight attendants, take your position, please. Deactivate the brakes. And take off. We're gonna look for 150 knots. Here we go. And we are airborne. So let's set the flaps to 0. So what I did was set the flaps to 0. We retracted the landing gear. And I set the navigation on the autopilot. Once you set the navigation, the airplane will navigate itself. As you can see from here. So instead of making that huge U-turn, alright guys, so you can see from here that the airplane is navigating itself, and that's a good thing. So while we are on autopilot, let's look around, see what else we have. As you can see, these items right here, for example the flaps, they actually move if you can see it move. So does the spoiler. You can look at it. You turn that off. And the throttle, you can't see it, but it's there. It says 1, 2. It moves by itself. And this right here also moves the side stick. So let's see what the airplane's doing right now. It's doing its job, flying itself. Let's look outside. I don't know what happened to my co-pilot. I think he forgot to come to work. Okay. Here we go. We are headed to Houston Intercontinental Airport. That's a little bit away from here. We got a long way to go. So I'm gonna pause the recording, and by the time we get there, I'll start recording again. Okay guys, it is now time to land this airplane. So as you can see, I used it, I pressed the navigation and APP auto approach buttons to get the airplane to do the landing by itself. So all I have to do is set up the auto brakes, set the spoiler to armed, and start the flaps. I probably started that early. I should have waited to 215. Now that it gets to 200, I'll go to flap 2. Okay, 185, I'll do 3. And the last one. So I'm gonna do the landing gear. We're on track. We are gonna land on runway 08 left. So I think we're set up for the landing. Probably should have activated the landing lights. I don't know why that happened.
2500.
Let's go outside. Before we go outside, let's look at the runways. And I don't know which one is the one I'm landing, but it's the 08 left. Here we go. I'm sure our passengers know to put their belts on, safety belts. If not, they're gonna get in trouble. We're getting ready. Where we're going. Let's go back inside. I need the flight attendants to take their positions for landing. Please. So we are aligned. You can see runway 08 left. But that doesn't do it.
1,000.
Let's go back outside. Okay, let's stay inside. Oh, let's go back outside. Okay, here's our runway. So it doesn't show our vertical speed. Can't see it. Okay, there we go, 1,000.
500. 400, approaching minimums. 300 minimums. 200. 100. 50, 40. 30. Retard. Retard.
Okay, so I'm doing the reverse thrusters, thrust reverse, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to disengage the brakes. Whoa, what happened there? And let's taxi. So it doesn't show us where we need to go. That's not good. So let me stop for a while. I don't know where we'd have to, where the bridge is, where the gate I should say. I think it's that way. Okay. So let's keep going. Let me set the flaps back to 0. Spoilers back to that. Okay, so I think that's where we're going, but I think I landed in the wrong place. That's not, no, I think I landed in the wrong place, because if you look at the map, I'm right here. That's not where I meant to go. Okay guys, so I guess that's it for now. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.